Hey, Barb. How you doing? Hey, Ashley, Deb, Tina, Kay, Karen, Leslie, Michelle. You're back. I'm so excited that San Francisco Giants won their division. Yay! Hi, everyone. It's going fast. Zoom. I hope you guys are doing good today. It's a little past 5 Pacific time. I just fed the dogs. Hey, Dan. I just fed the dogs. I fed my son. Oh, I'm looking at myself. Okay, I wanted to get your questions. Hold on. Uno momento, por favor. Where am I? I want me, and I want my channel, and I want community, and I want to see all your questions. You have questions here. And I'll be on. Hey, Connie, Carl, Jamie, Alice. Good crowd, good crowd. Go. Oh, who's winning? Who's winning, Trisha? Did they beat what's his face out? Oh, okay, yeah. 49ers lost. But tomorrow the Raiders are playing. But San Francisco Giants just took the division. Yay! Love you guys. Love you. Thanks for showing up. Now, listen, we're going to pick 2 winners before I forget. We're going to pick 2 winners. 2 winners. Hey, Ron. Jackie. Hey, Jackie. Oh, yeah. Are they really celebrating Barbara? Everybody, my sister's at the game. Okay, so what stadium? The San Francisco Giants? Oh, hell yeah. But I heard the one for the Raiders is even better because it's got air conditioning. I got to tell you one of my pet peeves, and please forgive me for saying this, but I've been to many a 49er game. And, you know, it's San Francisco. So sometimes it starts off a little hot and then it turns into freezing cold. And I hate with these mothers with nothing on the baby's feet. And they're walking down, they're all bundled, and they got the kid in the arm with the onesie. It's like, I think they should be arrested. I'm sorry. I just think it's not cool. If you're going to bring a child, you should, if you're going to bring a child, uh, pack. My girlfriend Edie, when I first had Nicole, boy, she was good about telling me what to do. Always pack extra. You never know. So that Brian guy, okay, I know a lot of people are looking into him, and I know that he was trying to stay alive as long as he can. But I see maybe they find him, but I see him killing himself. That's what I'm saying. Could be that he just checks out and he has nothing to say. I don't know if it's a physical ending or just something like that. But he will be found. That I can tell you. with you, Linda. Nothing on their feet or head. I know, and these poor little angels that you can see the heat come off their heads. Socks and shoes, or even socks, just some socks on. Look at this, 600 people in the house. That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking. False teeth to row. I love that. No, these are my same old glasses, baby doll. Hey, Mary. Yeah, they get cold quick. Hey, Ivana. Don't forget, I'll be on at 6 o'clock with Kim at Intuitive View. She's doing a live, and it's sort of like other readers, and we're going to do something to uplift this universe, okay? Okay, so here we go. KT, what's up? Winner number 1. Please let it be me. Oh, wait. Lynn D. Area code 317. Lynn D. Area code 317. Lynn D. Area code 317. The next one is Kathy R. Area code 713. Kathy R. Area code 713. And what you're going to do is you're going to write me at Grindel, Grindel, not Dell, Del, not Dledel, 9103 at gmail.com, and say, hey, I'm the winner, and give me your full phone number so I can double check, make sure it's you, and then I'll book you in for November. Congrats, winners. This is so much fun. Okay, so y'all left me some questions. Okay. Mel. Hey, Mel. How's it going? Mel said, do you think the women's marches in Texas gave us hope that we can turn the state blue? I feel like we will turn the state blue. I really do. But let's just do, I don't do cards that often, but I just really feeling that guy who's in there now, it blew it. I just feel like he blew it. And I heard his numbers are down, but so was Mitch McConnell, and he still won. Hey, cat lady. Give it to us straight. Will Texas at least get a blue governor? Will Texas get a blue governor? Here's victory. Here's dancing in the streets. Here's magic. And then this popped out, which is like, there's going to be whoever's in there now, that guy, what's his name? He's going to have some issues. I think too many people got sick, and people are going to, there's a price to pay. They're saying, oh, heck no. Okay. Whoa. Will they find out what happened to Daniel Robinson? He's missing geologist from South Carolina. He was in Arizona. He's not the young man that was found not too long ago. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Paula. Was Daniel Robinson found, you guys? Hold on. Let me see if I can get a picture of him. Oh, no, he was found. Oh, David, not Daniel. Wait. Yeah, his name was geologist Daniel Robinson. Missing in the Arizona desert under bizarre circumstances. Okay. Smiling and happy-go-lucky. But they're not giving me. Hold on, you guys. I know it's a very, like, they're really worried. They're saying they found him now, so did they find him? I'm trying to find. Did they find him? I heard they found him. They found him somewhere. Of course, he wasn't alive. Did they find him? Okay. So anyway, all right. What was the reason? What happened to him? This is going to be weird. I'm feeling like he wasn't happy. I'm not feeling anything untoward. I'm feeling like he wasn't happy. That's what I'm getting. They were still looking for him yesterday. They were still searching. Okay. That's weird because they say on when you Google it that he's been found. Yeah. Oh, thank you, MJC. God bless all the children. So, okay. So I feel like I'm not seeing anything untoward, but I could be wrong. All right. Oh, 1,100. Whoa, girl, what 1,000? I'm like, who's watching that? That's me. Hey, you guys, we picked the two winners. Lynn D, a 317 area code, and Kathy R, 713. Contact me at grindle9103@gmail.com. Hi, Martha. Hey, everybody. Go San Francisco Giants. Okay, so, to do thumbs up, because I didn't really know how to do it, you almost have to come out of here, go to the regular page, hit the thumbs up, and then come back on live. Okay. Oh, Madonna, thank you. You're such a highlight of my Sunday. Sterling Guide said the delay in prosecuting Matt Gaetz was due to entanglement with Jeffrey Epstein case. What insights do you and your guides have? I saw Gaetz getting in trouble. Oh, thank you, Dana. I saw Gaetz getting in trouble. I don't know if it's Epstein. I truly don't know. But I know this guy, the guy that squealed, they are sorting everything he said out. Matt Gaetz thinks he's all that in a cup of tea. He feels like he thinks he's somebody, and he's nothing. He feels like he thinks he's hot crap in a champagne glass, and all he is a cold turd in a Dixie cup. He's about ready to go down. And did you guys see the three people that these guys that got arrested said the three congressmen that were working on this January 6th? One, of course, was Mo Brooks. Okay. Do you see Trump being indicted in Georgia and Kemp pardoning him? Do you see Trump indicted in Georgia? No, because it's going to be a federal offense. I'm feeling no. I'm feeling like they're going to ask him to do this, but it's not necessarily, the state is going in on it, but it's being passed off like a football to the feds. He's not that sick, Robin. Sorry. No, he's definitely gone. Net Epstein is gone. Absolutely guaranteed. And by the way, he didn't commit Harry Carey. He was taken out. Okay. All right. So As Trumpsters fall away from Trump, do you see them being less nasty to the rest of us, at least in time? Absolutely, Mims. I don't want you to worry. Don't you worry one little bit. Eventually, all this will be past. I see Trump going down. I mean, it might not be jail. It's going to be some either he's going to be so overwhelmed or have a breakdown or something. But I see we're going like, who? I don't know him. That kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing. Mark my words on this. Happy birthday, Ronette. Totally not politically, but I just watched a Zodiac movie. Will they ever figure out who the Zodiac killer was? They have an idea. Somebody just said he's dead. He's not with the living anymore. That's what I just heard. He's not here. They have an idea, but truthfully, it's like the what do you call the killer, Jack the Ripper? We're never going to know. I know. I'm so sorry, Ramona, Joe Manchin, and Kristen. And that she's just awful. She's not coming back in. They will get somebody else. We are already, I don't know if you saw on MSNBC, the percentages of Democrats taking the House and the Senate is really good. We're a lot higher, even with the 3%, could switch. We're a lot higher. So I don't want you to worry. We're going to get in there, and these kind of people, they're in the pockets. It's so obvious. They're in the big pockets. And then she left that thing to go to a big event hosted by the Republicans so she could get money, and then had to sneak out because protesters were there. And then she writes this letter saying how disappointed she is in Nancy Pelosi. Really? For real? You're disappointed? How about we're disappointed in you? She is just like, she's only been in there a year. There was someone on today on one of the shows, and he said she never hangs out with the Democrats. The only time she comes to the Democrats is to ask for money. Most of the time she hangs out with the repubes. Yeah. And they're acting like they don't care. Well, listen, they made enough money. They don't care. I'm so sorry, but they don't care. They made enough money. And also they think these people that are paying for them will help them win. But I've seen bigger money lose. Do you guys remember California had a big governor's race, and the woman that was fighting for the job had hundreds of millions of dollars. I didn't like her. She was a cold fish. I'm trying to think who was running against her, and he didn't have that kind of money. It might have been Jerry Brown. It might have been Jerry Brown. And all that money, and she still lost. That's like, good, Connie. They're going to get voted out. Oh, Katie Porter ripped Cinnamon a new one. Meg something, yeah, versus Jerry Brown. Okay. Will our food companies eventually reduce the harmful additives in food supply? Absolutely. And it's coming up, but it's not right on us. But I see that, and I see food like, that fortunately in the US, they're going to be able to have enough food. But it's just, I see a lot of, all that stuff about the ships being outside and they're not able to bring. I don't want you guys to worry about that because my guide said, don't worry. Yeah, they're having troubles unloading stuff, but it's going to be okay. I talked to a lady today. Oh, thank you, Uma, who runs a shipping business. And she said the Chinese don't mess. When Trump said, oh, we're going to tax you more, guess what? They tax them more. And guess who pays? The consumer. So she said the Chinese don't mess. So, I guess as long as you can placate them, but things will go up in price. But I'm not feeling a big gap or anything like that. I'm feeling things being able to happen. Now, DeJoy, on the other hand, he needs to go. Let's take another look. I got this wrong, but I know I'm no good on time frames. I see him going, and I thought it was September. God, I hope it's not next September. DeJoy, when are you going? You know what, Connie? You asked if Kirsten Sinema will be investigated for her involvement in the January 6th insurrection. I'm not feeling she was involved with it. I don't feel she minded it, but I'm not feeling she was involved with it. Okay. DeJoy. Yeah. He's all about making money, you guys. He's going to be in trouble over money. And then he's going to have to exit stage left. And a female seems to be very powerful. So somebody on the commission who might have even liked him at first is going to say it's unbecoming of what he's doing. There's something else he's going to get caught at, like somebody with their hand in the cookie jar. You know what I'm saying? Hey, greeter. No, and you know what? In a way, she doesn't care. She absolutely doesn't care. And people can write her till the cows come home. And she's like, and I guess she goes both ways. I didn't even know that. So, she was somebody who earned $34,000 a year and now makes millions. So again, the Democrats are saying she didn't even hang out with them. She only hung out with the Republicans. Oh my goodness, Josh Hellblaze. She said there's new hurricanes developing in the Atlantic. It's not the two named storms. Those two are moving up northeast away from land. This new storm hit the East Coast. Too bad I don't have the name. I heard yes, a big yes, it will hit. I see flooding. Feels like the last one, too. It's the last one that's going to happen. So it's coming, girlfriend. It's coming, but I don't see Armageddon. I don't see Armageddon. I don't feel that feeling like I get, like it's god awful, but I do see flooding. Okay. This is an interesting. Shine Light says, what is happening with Merrick Garland? Is he working hard at the mountain of corruption, or is he so overwhelmed he might resign? Is he close to issuing subpoenas or bringing indictments? I'll tell you something, they will bring indictments on anybody that doesn't show up for the January 6th commission. Because I see people like, what the hell's Merrick Garland doing? And then I see them happy with him again. Like, oh, good. Well, at least he's doing this. But I do feel he's overwhelmed. And he might even talk to Biden. They might bring someone else in more towards the end of the first year. At least he's giving it a good try. But I do feel him overwhelmed. Will churches finally have to pay taxes? Not anytime soon, my friend. That's very hard to touch. It's sizzling. So not yet. Steve Bannon is this is from PM. Steve Bannon is spouting off about the 2024 election and how great MAGA will be once again. Nothing but hot air, right? Absolutely. Steve Bannon is much ado about nothing, going nowhere. Should have been serving time in jail. He'll go to jail again. He's got jail on. I've seen him go back to jail. And it's a lot of riffraff and what's happening. This is what I've told you guys before. Remember this. It's like McCarthyism when everybody was foaming at the mouth, and that's a communist. Turn these communists in. And then what happens is like people get bored or tired, or they're getting worn out. And hello, over 600,000 people have died. Most of them are Republicans. So what's going to happen is people burn out. Oh, thank you, Carol. People are going to burn out. People are going to say, but I don't see him. And I don't want to say it out loud. I want to cause a hex, but I'm not. I see him going down. There's going to be a lot of stuff coming up, and I see him going down. I don't know why that's like that. There we go. I see him going down. So mark my words, and it'll be before 2024, because they're saying there's a 99% chance that he'll run for president. And I believe that, but I'm not seeing him being able to run. So is it wishful thinking? Who knows? You ask my guides. My guides have been pretty dead on. The closer we get to, the better I am. I told you about that girl that works in politics that told me, Linda, her name's Jackie, we have your list of the Republicans and the Democrats that would win and lose. I had an 86% correct. So 86% of what my guides told me came true. And some of that was maybe I'm wishing too much for somebody. But remember when I was reading and we thought Beto was going to do it, and right in the middle of the read, I said, I'm so sorry. I don't see Beto win. Let me tell you, that guy, that actor, McConaughey, nothing burger. Okay. Yeah, DeJoy's going, but I can't tell you when, but I know he's going. But I see a woman. I see a very strong woman walking. She might be the one that takes over. Oh, I'll have to check out. Somebody said Denise Siegel just did an excellent profile of cinema. Well, I just realized some of you guys were calling her cinnamon. I get now what you were saying. Bannon to drinker, he feels like it. Oh, poor Rudy's. He's a done deal. Hey, Carol, thank you. Oh, did you guys hear the Kraken, the big tall lady? Thank you, Carmela. The Kraken. She's not allowed to go near Trump. She's not allowed to be put through on the phone. She's blocked. The Kraken is done now too, just like Rudy. Yeah, I'm not feeling McConaughey. And McConaughey tries to act like he's all that in a cup of tea. No offense, he's a good actor, but he ain't all that. And something gets turned off by him. I don't know what it is. I see him talking, and then people are realizing, wait a second, there's nothing substantive here. There's nothing that's going to help me and my family. Can she be recalled? Well, she's coming up again real soon, right? She's coming up, or is it not till 2022? It's going to depend on how she votes coming up, because she's already got a letter from everybody in her state saying she's got what do they call it when you don't trust them, or hey, New Hampshire, how spirit works. So what do you call it? 2024? Oh no, we have to wait that long. No confidence. So maybe she'll get recalled if she votes so we can pass this legislation, which I think is going to pass. I really do. If she votes for it, then I feel like she will tolerate her a little more. But I can see everybody saying, listen, we need to get in there and take over so we don't have to worry. We're going to have more people where we don't have to worry about her or Joe Manchin. Oh, this is a good one. Daphne wants to know, can you look at whether the debt ceiling will be raised before we default October 18th? That's going to be Armageddon. I ain't worried about no. That's a very good question. Tell me about the debt ceiling. Please tell us the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Tell us about the debt ceiling. Okay, here we go. They're working behind the scenes, trying to come up with something. They're talking amongst themselves to figure out what to do because, oh, Jesus. They're talking amongst themselves. Here's Biden making a big move. I'm telling you, it's close. It's going to be like, I see the news media covering it. I see them saying, hey, this is really going to be bad because our credit rating goes down. And look at Mitch McConnell and those guys. They could care less. They could care less. I see them working at pulling out money or doing something with money. I see some sort of offer being made. I don't know if Biden can do some sort of executive orders. I don't know, but I feel like something last minute, feels like last minute will save us, but it's like, but it still doesn't totally, like it's a temporary or a certain portion. That's what I'm getting, you guys. So, Decino said, a psychic came to my son to tell him he had a spirit that follows him. What does that mean? It means, hey, Rhonda, thank you. What that means is she's probably a psychic looking for him to pay for a reading. Because I would never go up to somebody than the man on the moon and say there's a spirit following them, because you just don't do that. And also, very rarely have I ever seen that. And also, spirits are, there's guides and stuff that are with you. But if she says she saw a spirit, is she seeing a guide? Is she seeing like an angelic form? Or is she seeing a body of a human, that someone who used to be human? But sometimes when they do that, they're trying to get you to, hey, listen, I have a girlfriend that had paid for a reading for me. Thank you, Rhonda. Paid for a reading for me. And this gal, she sits down and tells me, she did the reading like 20, not even 20 minutes. We paid for an hour, but she did maybe 20 minutes. And then she said, you know what? If you give me $900, I'll take that curse off of you. I said, bitch, you know who I am? I'll put a curse on your happy rear. Don't play with me. Oh, hell no. So anyway, no. And I was shocked that she, knowing Linda's her friend, and this girl that took me to her name was Linda. This poor girl, I loved her, but she was constantly overphobic about psychics, wanting psychics. And she had paid thousands and thousands of dollars to these people. I'm like, and her daughter was so glad when she met me. She says, please tell my mom to stop this. It was absolutely ridiculous. Take a curse off my happy butt for $900. Like, do you know who I am? You guys are liking that one. Oh, hell no. And if somebody comes up to you and says, oh, you have someone, no, maybe they're for real, but I wouldn't trust it. Never. One time flying on an airplane, a man was walking next to the stewardess and he begged me to tell his daughter something. And I reluctantly did it. I said, ma'am, there's a man here who says he's your father. He wants you to know your sister's going to be okay. And there I said it. I looked down. Thank you. Go out on a limb. I looked down. I said, there, I said it. And she looked at me and she said, Miss Linda? I said, yeah. She said, you see this scarf? Thank you, Lupe. She said, this belonged to my daddy. And you're right. My mama and I are real worried about my sister. Because she could have said, I don't know what the hell. But, I just said, okay. And the cool thing was she didn't bug me. She didn't come over and say, so tell me about the gift. None of that. She left me alone. So anyway, the giver of balls. That's exactly what I am, Tina. I am the giver of balls. And I'm going to run for a political office. Linda G, the giver of balls. Because I'm going to make these menses pick up their balls and put them back in place. You know what I'm saying? and to get rid of these Trumpsters that have no gonads. Oh, Rand Paul. What the hell happened to Rand Paul? He doesn't feel like he's around, huh? Rand Paul. What happened to Rand Paul? He's just mean and ornery. And I don't see him getting in again. I really don't. He thinks he can be comfortable. I don't see people liking him. I see him being like, he's trying to hide or he's not doing well. The money flow is going to stop. You know, you have to be at attention. His whole cycle is changing. A lot of these people that were part of this madness are it's just even a Democrat that was messing around. You do not mess with the God force, okay? Because it will hand you your walking papers. So someone, Mel, hey Mel, you in the house? Mel said, you predicted the Hawaii volcano eruption a few weeks ago. Way to go, Linda's Guides. We just got back from there in time. Yeah, it's starting to spew out volcanic. And how about those other islands? They didn't break in half, right? Oh, Uma, do not worry. Trump's lawsuit against his niece is not happening. Okay? I even feel like the judge might just throw it out. He's just trying to act like it. And then he's suing Twitter because he wants his Twitter link back. Even if they gave it to him, they'd probably be kicking him off in a minute because he'd say that the thing was stolen. Hi, Good Samaritan. I know. And here we have a Democratic president. And then you got these fools. And Biden is a good man. But let me tell you what. I'm going to tell you guys something, okay? I want you to know that I know Biden is going to be successful. Let me show you. I do see trouble. Now, listen, don't you worry, because by the time we go into 2022 elections, Biden's got full course. And I've told you this before, he's got the ability. That's why I kept saying, take what you can get while you can. I mean, I hate to say it, do the 1.5 trillion, okay? But get your foot in the door. And then the minute these pain in the pachikas are out of there, then you start adding and just passing things through like footballs. I don't know what Pandora papers are, you guys. Oh, thank you, Deb. Deb just said, Jack from Twitter said, even if Trump runs in 24, he won't get his account back. Okay, Joe Biden, our sweetie Joe Biden, who walks with the light. I'm telling you, he's got an energy, but let me tell you, he's exhausted. And he is a little pissed. I actually saw him kind of swearing. But he's in the background. His religion, I think he's Catholic. He's very tight with that. That keeps him strong. That keeps him focused. And but all this riffraff, I mean, he's doing everything he can to just try to get people. He's trying to do good for people, and they're working against him. And let me tell you, if we could get the truth about what he thinks about those two, Cinnamon and Mannequin, it would be ugly. It would be. But the only reason is, he works. Because you see that Chris Christie said, he said he knows how to handle things across the table. What a crock that was. I was like, really? Go have a cheeseburger, because you have no idea what you're talking about. He's a good man, and he wants good for the regular American people. And they made a point that was very good. Hardworking families that are earning under poverty, sure, they don't pay taxes, but they don't get any benefit. Those of us that make money that, we had children and we got our $2,000 off per child, blah, blah, blah. We get breaks, tax breaks. But if you're not paying taxes, you're not getting any kind of a break. But maybe we should give them some money. We should, that's what he's talking about, to help with their child care and stuff. Oh, yeah, you don't take that baby out your belly, but by God, you better raise it. And by the way, Viagra is free to all the menses. Okay, tell me about Joe Biden. Give us a hit on Joe Biden. Our sweet Joe Biden. I pray for him every night. Pray for Joe Biden, you guys. You know, there are only a few people he really talks to. He doesn't like showing weakness. But I see him praying on his knees, praying for this nation. I see him praying. And it might even be a priest he's talking to, but I see him praying that we're going to be okay. So, Joe Biden, how's he going to do? He looks at judgment. He's in the battle. We know that. I don't want you to worry about that. And the outcome is the 10 of Cups. This is a strong, god awful part, but at the end of the day, even if it's not everything we want, something will go through. And then what's going to happen is, as soon as we take over, because did you see how many people showed up in Texas and New York and LA in the Women's March? Hello. Somebody wrote, a vagina brought you here and a vagina will vote you out. Just like ants, they're going to come through and they're going to make way and they're going to get in there. And I see more of a kumbaya feeling towards all nations, all people. It's going to be beautiful. He's a good man, a behind the scenes man. Watch out for him, though. He will strike when the time is right. That's what I'm feeling. No, Omaroso isn't taking Trump down. Omaroso already wrote a book. That's what he was suing on. And no, but Omaroso winning that lawsuit because that thing that she signed with Trump, he took her to court and said she signed a non-disclosure agreement. She didn't abide by it, and guess what? She won. So guess what? Anybody else that signed with him is going to start chit-chatting and making a book and making some money. Okay. What's this about? The maintenance worker who committed suicide killed her. What are you talking about, Cool Ant? Yeah, Trump. And you know what? Even missed you in Sedona. It's been a while since I've been there, Harry. Yes, exactly. The judgment was a game changer. Just what you said. Ooh, Renee, the Pandora thing looks good. Let's take a look see on that. Let's take a look see. Yeah, E. Jean Carroll will win her lawsuit, by the way. Um, let's see. Okay, let's take a look at the Pandora Papers. And you know what? Yeah, we need people not bought. But didn't even Obama go in? Do you guys remember Obama going in and said, I think even George Bush said one of the first things they're going to do is get rid of special interest lobbyers. Do you remember how many times that was promised? Might even been Bill Clinton. I remember a lot of times one of the reasons I voted for a person is they said they would get rid of the lobbyers. Ooh, that's going to bring some people down. Those Pandora Papers. Mm-hmm. Yes. So what the hell? Why can't they get rid of the lobbyists? I thought that was something they were going to. Oh, because the lobbyists are giving them money so they can. We're going to switch things out. You know, Justice Roberts went for that special interests don't have to announce. No, they're going to change that, and they're going to get the lobbyists out. Because back in my day when I worked as a nurse, there was drug pharmaceuticals that would come, like Department of Anesthesia, and they'd bring things, gifts, and food. Of course, I'm standing at the lunch line. And they would do that, and then just to kiss up, and they didn't know that my chief doctor wouldn't wouldn't go for. He just ate. He didn't care. But they could do that, to try to win the favor of the physicians. But they changed that. Now they're not allowed. They're not allowed to see the doctors. They're not allowed to make any kind of deals with the doctors. That's what I see happening in the White House. But it might not even be till 2025. Pandora Papers. Pandora Papers. She was murdered in Florida. The maintenance man had skeleton keys and he went to her apartment. That happens a lot. That is so sad. Tell me about these Pandora Papers, guys. We're not looking to take the sword. We just want to know the honest to God truth. Will this? Yeah. And you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like this light. Nothing like the light shining on things and telling people, show us your dirty laundry. This is going to hit more than just repubes. Tell me about the Pandora Papers. Tell me about the Pandora Papers. Here's the taking and the giving of money. Offers being made. There's people that will fight against this. Thank you, bad boy. This is a battle, but it's going in the right direction, which means when the wands are going up, this means a lot of communication, a lot of information, and everybody's like battled out about this, but the outcome is that they'll get justice. I even there's a legal thing. There's going to be some lawsuits from this, or some illicit or illegal activities because of this information. God, we have so much huge stuff coming, you guys. We're going to be like busy. We're going to be busy. We are going to be busy. I just feel like even with this January 6th thing, I feel like, and I'm sorry about Merrick Garland being so wiped out, but I feel like he'll come forward and thank you, Rex. RX, I'm sorry. Kavanaugh will be replaced. Absolutely. I'm so sorry it's taken so long. I'm reading on the Pandora Papers, right? Pandora Papers are about big money in the background. Maybe I said the wrong word, but yep, the 5D ascension, exactly, Jans. That's what it's all about, because it's like we're taking off the layers. We're literally standing naked, and it's not pretty. We're being wiped out, and it's just wide open. It's no more making up stuff. And this Facebook is going to get hit hard. I'm even seeing maybe in 2-3 years' time, that guy from Facebook, whatever his name is, like trouble, like all kinds of lawsuits and stuff. I just see like they're going to rein him in. And the guy from Amazon too, they're going to say that he's got too much power. It's weird. Not that we're turning into Russia or anything like that, but I just see them calming this down. And we're going to start taxing the real wealthy. The real wealthy are going to pay their fair share. That's what happened when Clinton was in office. And he got rid of our debt and put some money in the bank. We were out of debt when he left after 8 years. George Bush gets in there, boom. Facebook needs to go, exactly. Pandora Papers, that's what I was reading, right? Maybe I accidentally said Panama. Leaked records reveal financial secret of world leaders. Yep, there's a lot of stuff that's going to be found out. But Zuckerberg is something's coming up with him. Could be 3 years away. It's not right on top of me. I kept seeing Putin running, so something was going to happen. Okay, so somebody's saying Pandora and somebody's saying Panama. So I don't know. Linda, you're saying Panama, and Linda Vestal's saying Pandora. So which is it? Dwight just said Pandora Papers offshore banking for ultra rich. So I thought I was reading on Pandora. Yeah, Kansas girl just said it's Pandora. It's Pandora. Uma just checked. Okay, yeah. So now let's get off the Pandora, Panama. Well, you guys, I got to go. I'm going to be live with, please, if y'all can come on down with Kim at Intuitive View. Intuitive View, Kim. Now, Kim was a client of mine, used to come into Benicia with her daughter. She was in high school. Such a creative child. And I told her, this girl's going to end up in the UK. And that's exactly where she is. And she's going to end up doing real good with her work. But also, Kim wanted to know if should she pursue her abilities. And I said, yes. And she rocks, you guys. She's a real good psychic reader. And just a love bug. She is just as sweet as she seems. You got to get your insulin because it makes you sick. So anyway, all right. So you guys, we got a lot more to talk about. There's a lot more good stuff coming up. Things were a little crazy for me, but and Monday and October is busy. But I'll be back on track, and I'll see you guys coming up this week sometime. Maybe Wednesday. We can sit down and chit chat. Because I got a feeling we're going to get hit a lot. Like there's a lot of news coming out. My stuff's moving because the dogs heard that I'm ending this. So now they want Mama to go out and play BALL. They give her a ball. All right, you guys. Love you all. Take care. Be strong. Pray for this country. And pray for Joe Biden. Cheers.